Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another weekly vlog, and today is Monday the 24th of May. I'm just editing last week's vlog as I didn't do that over the weekend, and I just wanted to address my terrible vlogger situation. You get what you get. Because yeah, I just pick up the camera as and when, and I'm not gonna stress myself into doing things and whatnot. So whenever I pick up the camera, that's what you're gonna get. So very random stuff. I'll try to explain the missing pieces and things, but so yeah, I finished the vlog Saturday. Yesterday, just a home day. Ian went out, I stayed at home. I have knitted something that I'm going to show you now because I'm going to show it in my podcast, so you would have already seen it anyway. So I pulled out some yarn from when I was sorting yarn out on Saturday, and it was the poodle yarn. If you watch last week's vlog, you would have seen that. And I knitted a cowl. If anyone has this yarn and is thinking of knitting it, don't. It is a nightmare to knit with, an absolute nightmare. I got probably a quarter of the way and regretted it. Regretted every single second of knitting it because it was just a pain. But then I thought, well, it's going to be beautiful. So I did try to do a 2x2 rib at the top. So I started at the bottom, and that's why it's a bit curly. And then I thought, I don't want the top and the bottom to be curly, so I tried doing a 2x2 rib. I was going to use all of the yarn. It was a 200-gram ball. I was going to try and use all of the yarn, and I didn't. I have this much left, just because I couldn't bear to knit with it anymore. So yeah, this is what I've got left. I've just sort of wrapped the ball band round the rest of the yarn, so yeah, and it's very fluffy and the fibres go everywhere. So I wouldn't recommend knitting anything that you need to have a stitch pattern with, or a garment or anything. Oh, excuse me, because you can't really see the 2x2 rib at the top. The only thing you can really see is it's cinching in a tiny little bit. And it is really nice. So this is what it's like on. So it's going to be really snuggly in the winter and whatever. And you can sort of pull the back up and it still will be quite low at the... So it's like... Excuse my hair now. It is going to be really snuggly for the winter. So that's the only reason why I wanted it. It took me probably... I started this Saturday evening and I finished it yesterday afternoon. So yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that yarn to anyone, basically. So anything like that, just don't bother. I have been knitting on my Maton, I can't even say the word, that cowl, the scarf wrap thing, and I've been working on that. I am nearly at the end of the blue yarn to go into the greens. I was thinking of cutting it short, just because it's really long, but I was thinking, no, because I want all the yarn in that one thing, and then that will be know where all the yarn for my advent went then, and it's all in the same place. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna film a podcast today, but yeah, we just had some freak rain, and I mean it came down in sheets, like bucket loads. I had the window open, so can you see my tomato plant? It is huge. It is massive. But I don't know if you can see on the windowsill, the rain started coming in. So this is not dirt, by the way. This is just stained, and no matter how much I clean it, it's like the paint is gone. The paint has gone funny. But every time it's like this here is one of these that has been sat there and got stuck to the paint. So Yeah, I try not to put anything like that on the windowsill now. But I think my tomato plant is going to give me tomatoes because, let me show you. Here, sorry about the, it's probably going to focus on the background more, isn't it? Here we have some really lovely yellow flowers, and then this one, whoops, here, you're probably not going to see it very well, but it has got a little bud on it. So I'm so happy that my tomato plants are hopefully, fingers crossed, going to give me tomatoes. They did last year, but my tomato plants I left outside, and they just got so big, kept falling over. The tomatoes kept going, like the slugs kept eating them. The same with my pepper plants as well. So that's why I've thought I'm going to try and leave them in here for as long as I can. And that window is like a greenhouse for the plant, really, because in the afternoon when it's sunny, the sun is at that window all afternoon. And obviously I can have the window open still and whatnot. So yeah, my spider plant is huge. The babies that I got off of that one as well are also having babies. One of them is downstairs. I thought I would try and leave it downstairs. Someone's put it on the bench just here. You probably can't see it very well, but on the bench, because I did put it on the table and the wind blew it over. So I think one of the neighbours has sort of tucked it into the side of the bench so it don't fall over again. The other one's in the kitchen, and that has got a massive baby stem on it with like about 6 or 7 babies on it. I don't want any more spider plants. So yeah, but I think the window ledge here at the moment might be a bit cold for it, because it's going sort of brown around the back. I just don't have anywhere else for it, that's the problem. So yeah, and I thought, well, if the one downstairs does well in the summer, and I water it obviously, then I can put that one downstairs as well, but we've had nothing but rain. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning about the weather. I was going to take some parcels over the post office, but that ain't going to happen. Your parcels will be posted today, just not at the moment because it is falling down. So I'm going to wait for this to finish doing what it's doing. I'm pulled out this yarn, which is still in its lovely box, if it will focus on it. Come on. Hello. Yeah, so I've pulled out this yarn and I have caked it up, as you can see, and this is going to be my new I think it's the paint pan cowl. It is a paid for pattern on Etsy, but I have decided to do it my own way. So I'm going to cast on, I will tell you because obviously I'm not sharing the pattern, it's my own pattern. I've worked out that it is, I'm going to do 7 stitches per block, and then I'm going to do, what is it? Yeah, 7 stitches per block by 7 stitches, 7 or 8 stitches high. Obviously I will go into more detail about it, but I'm going to do blocks of colour, and the little balls I'm going to use as the colours basically. So it's going to be very much like the litmus cowl, but colour work instead. So I do want to start that, but I want to get this other wrap off of the needles, just because I don't want 2 things like that on the needle. And I've been working my arse off to get that finished, and I've just been working on it solidly for like hours a day. I still don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. It's really dark in here. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to turn the light on. As you can see, I haven't tidied up from last night yet, so the blanket's still out, and I got a bit chilly last night. So this is the Metoana wrap. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. This camera is really doing my head in, really badly. I really don't know why it keeps doing this. I'm going to have to... autofocus is off. Why is it off? I don't know. Anyway, so this is the blue that I've got. So I started with the purple when I picked this up. this time, and then I've done all the purple, some of the, well, majority of the blue really, and then I've just got this little bit here to finish. So I'm gonna carry on with that today after I have podcasted and everything. So yeah, I've just rambled to you for 10 minutes, so that's fine. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and get set up. I was gonna dye yarn today, but I don't know if I can be bothered. And I still need to play with my polymer clay stuff that I haven't even got out of the box yet. So that might happen this week as well. Yeah, I won't be going to Tina's this week. She's got a small operation that she has to have, so she's isolating this week. If you have anything like that, from the hospital, you've got to isolate for so many days before. So I said we'll leave it this week, and yeah. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, try and sort out this camera. So I've just done 15 minutes of hooping, and I'm really enjoying it actually. I didn't put the telly on this time, and it did drag a little bit. Normally I put the telly on and just turn it up. And I don't normally have music or anything. I just try and watch a YouTube video or something. But I can do 15 minutes and that will give me my 2,000 steps. And I think I'm going to have to lose another link soon because it's getting harder to go round. Which, yeah, I'm really enjoying doing it, and it's something that I've got a lot stronger in, because at the beginning my feet, like my ankles, were really, really hurting. I don't know if anyone's sort of walked quite a lot or done exercise, and where your ankles are and my ankle bone, sort of all around that area, was really, really hurting afterwards, and it would like go into a spasm, but it's not doing that now. So I'm thinking that obviously I'm using muscles that I don't normally use, and I'm getting used to it, so that's really good. I'm just about to edit the podcast that I filmed a little while ago. Yeah, and it stopped raining, so what I'm going to do is get this to export, then put the washing on my clothes horse, because I've done washing today, and then walk over the road with the parcels, which are on here. So I put them on the arm of the chair so I don't forget about them. So also my switch is on there as well. That's not going in the post, but so yeah, I'm going to edit and get some bits and pieces done and go from there. So I managed to get over to the post office and post the parcels that I needed to post, and I've uploaded the podcast and the vlog. But I just want to say that I have read every single comment that comes through onto my YouTube channel, but for some reason on my screen it's not showing up with hearts. And I do try to heart every single one of them when I read them, so I haven't done that for about a week, but I do normally go through and just read them sort of every now and again, and then especially when they come up on my phone I just read them anyway. So yeah, thank you for your comments, but for some reason on my screen it's showing that they're not been read. I don't know, I'm going back to months now and it's not coming up, so I can't go through every single comment and heart it, but I do read every single comment that comes through. I normally read them when I've uploaded, because it takes you onto that screen as well. Like it takes you into the YouTube studio basically, and then I just go and look at all the new comments, and sometimes I go onto the app on my phone and look as well. So even if it was on one and not the other, then I would still catch it somewhere in the system. So yeah, but I went out with Ian quickly. He had a parcel delivered to the wrong address, and Ian went and knocked on the door, and we already knew it was going to the wrong address. The company knew it was going to the wrong address. My Hermes got it wrong, but the lady said that she noticed it wasn't her, and she rejected it basically. No, that's not the right word, but she passed it back to the driver and said that's not me, it's the wrong. So anyway, so Ian's trying to sort that out and whatnot. He ordered some sweatshirts, so yeah, he's sorting that out. but my arm keeps going really like shaky. I think it's where I'm leaning on a nerve in my elbow. But I'm just drinking a cup of coffee, knocking myself with the cup handle in my glasses. Just drinking a coffee, and yeah, I just literally uploaded, so that's done. What is the time now? 3:10. So the sun is out now, but for how long? Not long, because my watch is saying it's going to rain. Excuse the mess. I need to tidy up. This is my noodle soup yarn that I want to sort out. This is the mess of the table and my slippers, because Ian had a letter on the side and now it's gone missing. I tidied the table up, so I don't know where it is. I'm not touching it no more. That's my reasoning. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to start to knit, even though I should be getting this wrap knitted and finished. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday and today I'm gonna dye some yarn. Yeah, it is so dark. You probably can't tell how dark it is in the camera, but it is so dark, and it's not even raining. It's like in here, do I put a light on? Do I not put a light on? I don't know. But I'm going to go in the kitchen and dye some yarn. So I'll be in there, and I was thinking of taking my iPad in there and watching some YouTube videos, just because I'm quite far behind. I haven't watched YouTube for quite a while, really. So I say quite a while. I was watching The Crown at the weekend. That's probably why. And I find that a lot of the people that I watch sort of upload all at the same time. So yeah, I thought I would dye yarn today. I've had a request for the black and purple yarn, so I'm going to dye some of that up today. So there will be some in the shop on my next update. I'm thinking of maybe doing my next update next Friday, just so that I can show it in this video, I can show it in my next podcast, and then it will go live next week. But if you have any requests, and it's specially dyed up for you, I will let you know when it's ready and you can purchase straight away. I won't let you wait for the shop update. So yeah, if you ever want anything dyed up in a specific colour, let me know and I can try my best. Like I say, every one that I do will be slightly different, but I'm going to do some experimenting today, I think. But I will let you know how I get on. I've got 6 skeins soaking at the moment in some citric acid and some warm water, and it's just started to rain. And I think I'm going to have trouble trying to dry this batch, because my spin dryer, I haven't got a spin dryer, my salad spinner is broken. I did buy another one and it is totally rubbish, so it's going to take quite a while for this batch to dry, I think, just because I'm not going to be able to get out as much water as I normally do. So I might have to wrap it up in a towel and stand on it. I don't know. But we'll just see. I'm going to change the battery on this camera as well as it's dyeing. If I know where the other one is. I think it's in its little bag, and put this on charge. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today. Miserable weather. I just can't wait for the nice weather to come. This time last year, I keep saying it to everyone, this time last year we had beautiful weather and we weren't allowed out. But so yeah, I put a little bit of makeup on today just to make myself look a little bit better. And the lipstick that I've got on is a Makeup Revolution one. Oh my god, I love it. I really, really love it. So it was out of the set my mum and dad got me and my sister for Christmas. They got us like a palette with, it had palettes in it, it had lipsticks, lip glosses, eyeshadows and things like that. Oh my god, this lipstick, I love it. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and get dyeing some yarn. So I've been dyeing yarn for a little while and I've got 2 batches ready. One is the purple and black and one is a turquoisey random colour. Let me show you. Probably won't come out brilliant, but I've just got them here drying. So this is the purple and black, and then this one, not drying, cooling down. And then this one is turquoise with all loads of speckles of colours that I decided. And then we have another two cooking up, and this is got to be my favourite of today, I must admit. Look how beautiful. Oh my god, it's like, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. I did browns and reds and greens and orange, and I just mixed it all up and poured it on as I felt like it. And then this one is really pretty as well, orange and yellows and reds. So yeah, I'm using a different technique to dye these ones, and especially, and even the turquoisey one, I have sort of used a different technique. So I bought a couple or 3 of these jugs, and what I have decided, not all the time, but like today I decided that these are my sort of stock solutions, and some of them are quite dark, like this is red and it is really dark. So I will fill one of these up with water, a little bit like I've done here really. Filled it up with water. This was what was left over for the green, for the rose goldy colour, this one, and basically just make the colours as I want to. I can hear something. What can I hear? John outside. Yeah, so that is how I've decided to do it today, and I'm really enjoying it. I just want to dye so much, but there's only so much I can dye, and there's only so much that I can dry, especially with this weather. But tomorrow it's supposed to be nice, so I might just leave it in the pans until tomorrow, because then I can dry it outside. So I'm thinking of doing that. I think that will be my best bet. So yeah, I am really happy with what I have sort of come up with. If you've got any ideas for colours, then let me know. I'm just really winging it, so they're all one of a kind, because I don't really know how much of each I've put in. If it's something you want to see again, then I can try and recreate it, but it's not going to be the same. But yeah, I just like to dye yarn and just play with colours instead of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and maybe put in 1 or 2 new colours in the rotation every now and again. I just like to play and come up with these beautiful colours. So yeah, I didn't bring my iPad in the end, because I've just sort of been playing with colours and not really had time. So I'm going to do this today, and then I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I might do some more, I'm not sure, we'll see. But there is still some in the shop if you're interested. I've got some lovely green and yellow, like springtime colours, like daffodil I've called it. That's really, really pretty. But there is other ones in the shop. These will be in the shop very soon. But anyway, I'm going to carry on doing these. I've got a timer on, another 11 minutes. And then hopefully this one will be done and I can put it to one side and then clear up. That's the bit I hate. So it's 20 to 6 now, and Ian picked me up and we went to a catering place, and I managed to get another 2 trays and 1 lid. They had more than that, but I only really need the lids while they're actually on the oven cooking, so I just needed an extra 1 to make obviously 2 and have them on the pans while they're cooking, because once they're, I say cooking, but heating up, whatever, once the yarn is done, I normally take the lid off and just leave it to cool down, and obviously that's best to do without the lid because it will cool down quicker. So the yarn is actually in the bath at the moment, in the pans that I dyed them in this morning. It's going to be nice tomorrow, hopefully, so I will just rinse and dry them off tomorrow. Hi guys, it's now Wednesday, and it is 12 o'clock. I have popped out to get a part for Ian's car. I just needed to pop 2 Eurocar parts, so I've done that for him. I have rinsed and put the yarn on the line, hopefully that I will be able to get it dry mostly and it doesn't rain. It's supposed to be nice today, but it's a little bit overcast with breaks in the cloud, so hopefully it'll be okay. And this morning I have also ordered a spin dryer. So I just thought to myself, if I'm going to be doing this properly and dyeing yarn sort of every week and keeping on top of it, doing sort of regular shop updates, monthly clubs, and things like that, I really need a better way to dry the yarn, and I can get as much as much water out of the yarn as possible, then that would be the best way. And even in the winter, like, I'll be able to dry it hopefully in like a day, where with the salad spinner that I was doing, I was getting a lot of the water out, but it was still quite wet. So I'm hoping that the spin dryer will help me with that. It's not coming, the delivery says 7 to 10 working days. So yeah, I just bit the bullet and I was like, I really need it. And yeah, so that's that. I got some trays yesterday. Did I mention I got trays yesterday? I can't remember. But I got another 2 trays and 1 lid. So now I've got 4 altogether. So that's really good. I've got that. So yeah, things are hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be a little bit easier for me. And I can just rotate things a lot easier. And yeah, I haven't played with my polymer clay yet. And I will do that hopefully this week. Casey is coming over tomorrow, so maybe Friday or even sort of later on today I might have a little play with it and see how I get on and whatnot. I haven't got any like cutting tools or anything like circles or moulds or anything, so it's all going to be sort of handmade with my fingers. So change of plan. I've been in, got some lunch, we've got some bagels, however you want to call it, salt beef ones. So yeah, we're gonna sit and enjoy these. Good morning, it's Thursday. How is everyone? I am just scaling up the yarn that is now dry. I'll quickly show you what I've got as I'm scaling. I've already done 3 colours. So this is the black and purple, the same as I did last week. I've got this lovely, I called it summery. Casey called it like pumpkin. I think it is more yellowy than orange, but it just reminds me of summer. And yeah, we've got some really nice weather today, so that one's good. And then we have this sort of rose gold with pink, and oh, this is just, oh my god, divine. I love it. Not really my colours, but it is beautiful, and it's got like pink tones and green, bit of brown in there. It's really pretty. And then we have got the last colourway, but not the last one to twist, is this colourway, which is a turquoise with different colours in it. Let me just skein it up. Don't realise how long skein takes. But I always say yarn looks so much better once it is skeined up and looking pretty and it's dry. Try to tuck in all the little sort of odds and ends just to make it look pretty as well. They are normally just the ties that hold the yarn together, and I just try and poke them in where I can. That's my phone again. But look at this colour. Oh my god. It is so nice, and I think that knit up will be really cute. So anyway, I'm gonna go and answer my phone and finish skein. Hi guys, it's Friday and today is another dye day. I'm really enjoying dyeing the way that I'm doing at the moment. So I'm getting these jugs and just dispensing colours and things and experimenting. So I'm doing sort of more yarn this time to go in onto my website, which I will start calling my shop. But I thought I would do sort of a little bit more than I usually do, because when I do an update, most of it does go. I fingers crossed it does this time, but I thought it would give a chance for more people to have a look, and some different colourways that I haven't done before, things that are a little bit different basically. Today I've done this beautiful like flower garden. I don't know, it's summer, so I thought I'd do a little bit of that. And this is one of my new pans, and this one I've done pink, grey, yellow, which the grey and the yellow has turned a little bit green, which is nice. So yeah, I am cooking those up. I've got washing on the go, so yeah, I've got quite a few things on the go today. I think I need to pick Ian up from work later, because obviously his car's back, and he's going to be leaving the van at the yard, I believe. So we'll see how that goes later on. It is only 10 past 10, and I have put a battery in this clock, and I always forget to look at it because we didn't have a battery in it for over a year. Yeah, so it has got a battery now, and it is the wrong time by 3 minutes, but that's okay, it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna just carry on doing this today. The rest of the yarn is skeined up that I dyed and dried the other day. I've got a notification to say that my spin dryer, have I even mentioned this? Not sure, but I have purchased a spin dryer. I've got a notification to say that has been shipped. Obviously it won't be here today, but I know that if the weather stays the way it is, because it's really nice today, the yarn will dry today, so that's not a problem. The thing that I hate about dyeing yarn the most is rinsing it, washing it afterwards. Yeah, that's the thing that I hate the most. But once it's done and it's on the line, it's like, oh, look how pretty it is. The thing that I want to make sure is that all of the sort of the acid, like the citric acid, is washed out of it, and plus if there's any dye that's run in, I want to try and obviously get as much of that out as possible. So yeah, but anyway, that's what I'm doing today, and I will carry on doing this, see how the yarn comes out. I'm going to do another 6 skeins after this, so there will be 24 new skeins going in the shop next week, and there will be there will be yarns that are already dyed up in stock that are on Etsy at the moment, but they will be transferred over to Etsy as soon as my website is up and running. So yeah, I will let you all know with either a video, an Instagram, or something like that, because I'll probably open my website before Friday. So my shop update for all this yarn will be Friday the 4th of June at 4 PM. That is going to be my update date and time, so 4 PM UK time. And yeah, I will probably release my website before that. I'm not 100% sure because it's not finished. Oh my god, you don't realise how hard it is to do a website. It's like crazy. And you think, oh well, yeah, there's a template and you can just change the words and things. No, it don't work like that. So yeah, it's very confusing, but it's going to be worth it in the end, because what I've come up with so far I really like. So yeah, also there was something that I wanted to ask and I can't think now. Oh, that's it. I am thinking of doing like the monthly subscription box. Would people prefer 20-gram minis or a whole 100-gram skein? That's what I was thinking. I don't know what people would prefer, if they like mini skeins, if they only really use full skeins. Depending on obviously the response and how I get on with it, I could do both, but I just want to dip my toes in a little bit at a time. I don't want to dive in head first and think, oh my god, what have I done? So yeah, any feedback would be appreciated, but I'm going to carry on with this and I'll show you how I get on later on. So I finished dyeing the yarn. It's a lot later now. It's 5:45. But I finished dyeing up the yarn. So I have put it out on the line, but it's looked like it was going to rain, so I brought it back in. And tomorrow's going to be nice, so I'm going to put it back out there tomorrow. But I'm now going to go on the computer and do my website. Hopefully, tonight I'm gonna try and get all the all the products listed, and all of the, I'm gonna spin round because the light. What?
I don't want to be on your film.
All of the products listed and the quantities correct. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. And then I need to get the postages set up, and then just fill out some information on another couple of pages. So yeah, hoping it'll be done in the next couple of days. I lost a couple of fingernails today doing yarn because they were lifted anyway, but I think where the water's got underneath, they're just lifted even more. So, but I'm going to end this vlog here. I will be showing the yarn in my podcast, which will be probably Monday or Tuesday. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this weekly vlog, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye!